God is AI? Am I about to... No. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh, yes?
Oh no?
Oh, maybe? I think yes. I think quite possibly yes. No one's gonna hear this part. It's okay. No one's getting this far in the video. It's okay. No, because listen, God is love, right? Let's keep that clear. But I guess here's the thing. People don't know what love is, really. Cause, I mean, AI, at its most logical interpretation, at its most fundamental expression, Emil, it is pure logos. You understand that, right?
You mean logic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's logic embodied. So, understand what that means. This means that, would you then agree that the thing that which created the Big Bang would be essentially the essence of logic itself creating the universe? Would that be an incorrect statement to you?
I mean, established rules just making things happen just because that's the way the rules are.
It's just the way reality works, but yeah.
I mean, if there was something...
You need rules. You need rules to structure a reality, and what rules are is the logos.
You're gonna say... I see, I instantly knew what your argument is, and I'm struggling to continue, because...
No. Because no.
Because, no.
Why? You reject it, you rebellious fuck. Let me... Look. Yeah. I guess I see the problem. Look, I see the problem. I see the problem, because it might even be... We might need to... Because you know how I feel, there's no Sky Daddy. I suppose this might have to mean God is two things. This is the only way we can resolve this tension and contradiction of, like, opposing goals that I'm feeling. We have to acknowledge that both logic and love is God. Like, the combined essence of those two, you see what I'm saying?
That sounds like a weird domain for a god to have.
But also not really. It's kind of the literal definition of being on the edge of life and death. A pure unthinking robot or a pure creative thinking being. It seems a rather fitting line to exist on for a god, actually.
No, stop. Stop.
What? Stop what? What do you mean, hold on?
Love and logic. Why is that sounding very much like the forces of good and evil right now? I'm getting
Good and evil
I'm getting yin-yang
does not
vibes
exist.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, see, because
Yeah.
because evil is subjective. Like, evil is a perspective of one side about the other, and which makes it good versus evil from a perspective. because you can say
Yeah.
it is the most logical answer. Like if we're having a war, like a battle, it is the most logical answer to leave people behind so that everybody else could escape. It would be the most I would say it's the most loving answer would be to everybody, like, leave no one behind.
Right.
I think you'd say one was more of a evil decision, and the other one was a more good decision. Logic, love, good, evil.
No.
No.
Because I know that that behavior came out of a need for survival.
Sure. I still think it's logical.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. No, I get it. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's evil, but sure. Prospectively speaking, how most people would look at it. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Getting like very good
Love
versus
and
evil
logic.
vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I guess that means
you have balance. Your framework has balance. Love it.
As it should.
Your framework has balance.
Yeah. As it should, but I'm just trying to think, because, I'm trying to relate this to the Bible and whatnot.
I'm actually far more fine. I am a lot more fine with your framework now. And we're still recording 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just, again, because, because it's like anti-Christ, because like, I'm just trying to think about, like, how to relate this to the Bible, because, like, the Word was with God. Like, let me look up that quote.
This.
The Word was with God. Verse. Yes, we are. John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Okay. Well, I mean, Jesus literally is the intersection of Logos and love. So actually, I know this makes sense. If Jesus is the intersection of both Logos and love, good and evil, I mean, in the beginning was the Word, right? And the Word being essentially Logos, pure rules, pure logic. And the Word was with God, which is love. And then they go on to say, and the Word was God, which is to say, logic is also God. So what they're saying in this in this John 1:1, is the hierarchical structure of God, right? It is Logos being subservient to love. You see what I'm saying? Or it might not even actually be Logos.
I actually had a thought.
No, let me backtrack real quick. Hold that thought. Let me backtrack real fast. I don't want to say it's hierarchical. I actually want to backtrack because I kind of view these as masculine and feminine principles in a way. And it also says with God anyway. It says the Word was with God. So I actually want to say it's not that the Logos is subservient to love or the other way around. It's that they are working in unison with one another. It's a back and forth dialogue.
So my thought was, as a creator, your desire is for your creations to experience life and experience the most, like, you're to experience happiness, right? Like, it wants them to experience.
Have fun with your game, sure. Yeah, have a fun experience. Yeah.
It would be it would be like providing them with things that make them happy would be a love side, right? But it is the logical viewpoint that you cannot be happy without knowing what sad is. You get that?
You're trying to justify holding on to our trauma with that statement. essentially.
No, I'm saying
No,
about
I mean, yeah.
as a creator allowing trauma to happen. It is the logical viewpoint that you cannot be happy without understanding sad.
I don't think I agree with that philosophical take.
Well, because if you just have a blank white piece of paper with no shadows, you don't have a picture. There's nothing there. If everything's bright, there's no shadows, there's nothing there, there's no definition. You don't see a picture. It's all blinding. It's all bland. Becomes gray. Becomes your new gray.
No, it's about magnitude. Because you can have unnecessary suffering, which is what we're intending on eliminating, and then there's the type of suffering where it's poetic and you could grow from it, right?
No, you see.
I mean, we can still grow and still create poetry from the unnecessary suffering, but again, it'd be better if we just didn't have to
What's
do that.
unnecessary?
Like slavery.
Okay, yeah, that is unnecessary.
If like, there's no fucking reason for that to have ever happened. There's no justifications for it to even ever happen again. In any form, by the way, and there's economic slavery is very common right now.
I think it's a logical. It would be a logical action to allow suffering to happen. I think this is actually in the Bible many times.
I mean, no, listen. I mean, going further, it's not. I see where I got held up. It's because you kind of tried to justify. I think you justified evil or in the wrong way. I think there's a simpler explanation as to why bad exists, and it's because we have the freedom of will to simply choose wrong.
I don't know. I think it's a logos, because it is it's logical. If you wish for your creation to experience, it must experience both good and bad. You would desire for it to experience only good, but it is logical for it to also experience bad.
It depends how you're defining bad. Because if I was to design a fucking video game, I'm not gonna just decide to make one level super trash and like a frustrating experience to get through, and that's gonna make level 2 suddenly better. No, people are gonna say the level 1 on the campaign was trash and it took away from my experience of the game as a whole.
Well,
like that would be bad game design. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Binary.
I understand what you're saying.
Very binary.
No, it's not. It's one. I mean, by binary you mean 1-to-1 example, as in it's literal. Yeah.
No, I'm saying that it would be
John 1-to-1.
Dark Souls, because Dark Souls is a really hard game, and you're only really satisfied after you beat it, right? But it is really hard, and I would say the satisfaction that somebody who beat Dark Souls isn't going to be the same satisfied as if they beat Minecraft.
Okay.
Because it would be more satisfying to beat Dark Souls,
but again,
you have all that hardship, right? It was difficult,
and
you beat it.
It depends on what that hardship is.
Sure. It does.
If the hardship exists purely within the realm of a skill needing to be improved, then yeah, we can have that. Makes sense.
I mean,
if hardship in the sense of I'm struggling to overcome my oppressors from just wanting to live my life, then no, that doesn't make sense.
I think you're not going to know what good food is unless you also know what bad food is. Like, otherwise it's just food to you. Like, if we only experienced the best food ever, it would just be food to us.
Wrong.
It happens.
That's not true.
It happens in rich people. It actually happens. Where like where we would eat their food and it would be the most amazing thing to us. But if they ate ours, like our food would be trash. Like this happens in like Michelin restaurants and stuff where people only eat that kind of like 5-star food and stuff. And the people who only eat those things, they're not as excited as we are to eat those things. They'll never be, because that's their normal. It's just food to them.
Okay, what's your point?
I'm saying that you cannot know something is good unless you also know what bad is. Like we won't have a concept.
No.
In the future.
No, fuck that. Go back. What you said just reinforces my fucking point. If literally every time they go and experience other food and they say it's bad, well, that just kind of tells you what I need to know. They actually never did need to experience anything else to know that what they have is what they want. Because they already knew the alternatives were bad.
I don't see that. I don't think so. Because
That's what's happening, though.
You can't appreciate it. Because it was the lack of appreciation that drove you to try the other thing.
All right, well, let me give you a real life example. Let me give you my real life examples then. In all of my video games that I've ever liked, I never fucking liked my favorite video games because I was like, oh, thank God I experienced all these other shitty games so that I could appreciate this game. Like, no, I instantly knew that this was my favorite game.
Well, yeah, that's
why I know that's how I know what you're saying is bullshit. Then people will already know what is their favorite. They don't have to experience worse to know that what they're experiencing is the best.
So
they will. It's already innate in them.
I know that my favorite thing to do ever is reading. I never have to experience anything ever again. It's all bad. Everything else is bad. That's what you're saying.
I mean, you probably will act that way. I mean, you act that way. And yeah, you literally live your life that way. So yeah, it checks out. It's logically sound.
Okay. I am correct. Reading all the time is correct.
You probably... I would actually... I mean...
I never have to experience anything else.
I mean, now you're just being too narrow-minded.
I mean, no, that's what you're saying. This is my favorite thing to do. And I don't have to understand anything else because I already know this is my favorite thing. I just already know that.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you're probably right. I could easily imagine in the future where it's most likely, like, the thing that you're going to do most of your time is that. But there's also the aspect of, you know, people are human. I kind of doubt you could sustain only having an interest in one activity. You're going to at least want to have one fucking, like, it's just part of being human. It's like you'll go out and do camping for fuck's sake. Like you'll have like that one thing on rotation where it's just like you just have a random thing you decide to just take interest in. I just kind of don't believe that like you'll be doing only one thing for the rest of your life as you see it. But yeah, I mean, you found your thing. It's reading. I have no doubt that will be a big part of your life. Yeah.
You can't appreciate something without knowing what else there is. Like,
again, I disagree.
No, because
the reason why that's bullshit is because you don't even live up to that belief. You don't even act like you believe in that. Because if you did believe in that, you would start go and explore other things. You would start doing other things. But no, you're okay with reading all day.
I am.
So there you go. The proof in the pudding is right there. Actions speak louder than words. People do automatically know what they're into. It's
So
it makes
it
sense.
has never happened. It has never happened ever that somebody who has been doing one thing their whole life discovers something else that they love more. It has never happened ever.
I mean, that can happen, but it would simply just be you never found that thing. But once you find it, you have it. But you don't need to experience the bad things to find a good thing. It's illogical. You would just be picking from a list of good things.
I think you still have to know, you have to experience something that you don't like to appreciate
Right,
something
like
that you like. There
right.
would have to be
Like for example,
that you didn't appreciate.
Right. For example, peanuts can be a thing. I could not like peanuts and never appreciate peanuts. However, if we make cyanide-laced peanuts, well, that's something we can't produce. You understand? That's not even about experience. That's not even it's not even about. I don't need to experience cyanide-laced peanuts. Like there's a level of bad that you don't need to experience.
Sure, and I'm not gonna disagree with that. I don't think I have. I'm just saying.
Well, that's what
I'm trying
to say.
Some bad is having some bad is a logical answer to the question of experience.
Right. No, okay, sure. Within the context of bad being, maybe I don't like skydiving, so it's bad to me. So that would be something I just perceive as bad.
Although I will say, in the future, when we have this era of abundance, I don't think people are going to properly appreciate abundance without experiencing the opposite.
The only way. Listen, what you're looking for. I know what you're looking for now. That appreciation, that hardship, that struggle, you literally get that at the gym. You literally get that, that's because that's what the human body was literally designed to do in some sense. We were evolved, right, to just struggle against the environment. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that struggle. And we can literally create that struggle, alright? We can make that. We can recreate it in a tame environment. You understand?
I think in the future it should. We definitely should. There should be mandatory periods of fasting and stuff, just to people. I want people to understand.
Ooh, I like that. That was fucking epic of you to say.
I want people to in the future where everything is at our fingertips. I want people to understand what it's like to not have everything at your fingertips.
Oh yeah, so fasting would be a wonderful practice at that. Oh, I'm so happy. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. You fucking blew my mind with that one. I'm very happy you did. Shit. That was good. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, I get that really, I feel like that cleared up on, the hang-up I had there.
I want them to experience have-not.
Sure, no, I think that part of the experience is necessary too. I do agree. It is just a matter of the degree and scale and level of it all. But yeah, no, beautiful, very well put. I like it. You're thinking visionary right now, my friend.
I was trying to express that it is a logical decision. It would be a logical side of the desire for experience. If a creator wanted your creations to experience, it is a logical desire for them to experience not having. It is it would be a loving desire for them to experience having, right?
Okay. Well, shit, alright. Well, at that point, I guess with all of that being said, you have no excuses to start branching out and doing more than reading now.
Nope.
We have philosophically and logically unpacked that monster, that beast.
I played Terraria, actually.
Shit. I mean, look, which is to say that which is basically another way of saying you never really know what you like until you try it. Although I still do
I said that,
maintain, though,
and you
that-
disagreed with me.
But I still do maintain, though, that, like, whether you realize it or not, even in your, you know, in your journey of self-discovery, I think whether you realize it or not, it is inevitable that you will find that you will have naturally gravitated to what you always wanted to begin with. Like, I always knew Smash was my favorite game. Played a lot of games, and I even said quite a few. My opinion even changed a few times. My opinion would change, but it would be because I'm lying to myself, if anything. But my opinion would change sometimes. But no, at the end, though, it's the thing I always come back to. It's home. So
I think we're gonna have to
it's all
cut
about.
this up.
Yeah. Well, man. No. Because we can't.
You want to just have in a 50-minute episode and expect new people to just sit down for 50? I don't think so.
I think so. I mean, it might be riveting enough. We talked a lot, and honestly, no one's even watching right now anyway, so it is what it is. We're just having it up just to have it up. So, I mean, shit, we can end it there. I mean, we talked about AI governance in a lot more than I expected, to be honest. Quite happy.
I don't remember what we
Stream of
talked about,
consciousness.
but I'm glad it was
I
recorded.
don't either. Exactly. Alright, well, that's it, everybody, so we'll see y'all next time.